From the Missouri Tigers, led by Eli Drinkwitz in his second season, trying to pull off the upset today against the number 21 ranked Texas A&M Aggies. This is the 16th meeting between these two schools. A&M leads 8-7. First time they've played in 7 years.
This season.
How much does he feed one of the best backs in the league, Tyler Beatty? Throws it to him on the first play, and Beatty picks up 5. He's the first ever Missouri running back with 1,000 career rushing yards and receiving yards. Boy, did Beatty go off last week, over 200 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. 2nd and 5, quick throw, it's dropped as Chance Looper, number 1 in the SEC, with 12 touchdowns so far this season. On a 3rd and 5, another quick throw, and this time it's Looper making the catch and moving the chains.
Missouri quick for the defense to sift through in coverage.
1st and 10, flea flicker. Bazelak, nothing open down the field. He pumps, and now he'll throw it away into the Missouri bench. Good pressure by the Aggies there, flashing across your screen to the top. Bazelak dumps it off, and this is Kiki Chisholm with wide open space, and he's pushed out near the Aggie bench into Texas A&M territory. It's a pickup of 16.
He's comfortable with and has chemistry, but check the flag.
Illegal shift. Offense number 86. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
Ken Williamson
hurting Missouri off of what would have been a first down.
Now 2nd and 15. Intercepted, thrown right to the Aggies as Jalen Jones goes back the other way. And he's going to stay on his feet down to the 21-yard line. That was a big miss by Bazelak, right into the arms of Jalen Jones. The short field after the historic performance by him last Saturday night. To the ground, it's Spiller and Isaiah inside the 10, down to the 9. That's what he did so well against Alabama.
For more push in the run game early on with the carry for Spiller.
Spiller again. This time he's tripped up in the backfield. As inside pass, inside the 5, down to the 3. Damon Demas makes the catch short of the goal line. It'll be 3rd and goal. Now running to the top of your screen in the slot. Calzada looking his way. Fires easy, touchdown to Smith. 14 of 17 have gone to those 4.
Ball was inside.
Team winner last week against the Tide. He's been perfect with extra points so far this season. Mizzou turns it over, and the Aggies make them pay. Texas A&M up first in Mizzou. Coach, this is their first true road game of the year, although they did play Colorado and Denver and played Arkansas in Arlington, Texas.
Up last week versus Bama, can they maintain it?
Bazelak fakes to Beatty and just dumps it off to Nico Hay, and there's not much doing there. There's a couple of Aggies, including Damani Richardson.
Has struggled to stop rushing offenses.
It's Beatty. Again, not much doing. Pick up a 1 on 1st down and another 1-yarder on 2nd down. And
into the backfield again, Tyler Beatty in the slot at the bottom of the screen.
Across the middle, catch made by Hay, but he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st down as Johnson.
And they may have jumped themselves.
False start. Offense number 76. 5-yard penalty. It remains 4th down.
Transfer from Kentucky that was their kicker 5 years ago as a graduate. Now here at Mizzou, kicks it to Ainias Smith. And he should have caught that one. It gives Missouri a field position win at least. It's a 61-yard punt. 11 a.m.? I didn't know they were allowed to do that in Louisiana. Calzada dumps it off to Weidermeyer. This guy can run. It's a 1st down across the 30-yard line. Let's take a look at our keys to victory.
6 rushing yards, and he has been a workhorse that they sought at running back.
Just past the 20, Calzada, wide throw to Spiller. That's the first incompletion for Calzada.
Maybe not always the lineup because they continue to shuffle players around.
Certainly had their best game last week. Spiller, look at this wide open space. Gets past the 40-yard line as Caleb Evans finally makes the tackle, but another nice run for Spiller, the junior from Spring, Texas. That's 19 yards.
Yeah, so you pull your backside guard and tackle. The defense leans that way naturally. You think that's the point of attack. Instead, they sneak Isaiah Spiller opposite the direction of those pullers for a big gainer.
Spiller leaves the backfield. Calzada tries to throw one in there. It looks like it's a catch made by Chase Lane. And it's another first down. This into Mizzou territory. Nice catch by the sophomore from Houston.
2 options there. You see Anaya Smith underneath. He works to the outside in-breaking route there. Receivers already in this game.
How often do you see I formation in this day and age? Look at it work too. Spiller's free. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Touchdown, 48-yard touchdown run.
48 more for Isaiah Spiller, one of the best backs in the Southeastern Conference.
Nowhere.
Small makes it 14-0. Yeah, that's a nice piece of land, wasn't it? Promoted now as the defensive line coach. The Mizzou offense hasn't been a problem.
That are amassing over 1,000 yards. And you see it's just an exchange, like a little pin and pull. So the left guard blocks down, the center pulls around, and it's a natural crease that
Basilak surveys the field and finds a receiver. That's
A&M did a great job last week of creating pressure.
not much doing there. Is Beatty here on the 3rd and 5. Sideline pass, and that's picked off. There is a flag down. Leon O'Neal able to make that catch for the interception, but let's check the flag. So,
drew the pass interference.
Beatty bounces around and doesn't get much, maybe a yard for Tyler. Aaron Hansford comes up to make the tackle.
Games, it's largely been because of the lack of communication on that side of the ball.
Beatty tries the left side and moves it out to the 45. So pick up a 5. So a freshman from Covington, Louisiana made the tackle there. 3rd down, and it's dropped just too high for the intended receiver, Dominic Lovett. 4th down. 0 and punting it away. Not even 9 minutes in. McKenna 61 yards his first time. Anaya Smith makes the fair catch at the 16-yard line. Keep us posted, PB, on all those games. I love it when all 14 teams are playing each other. Devon A-Chain keeps the gashing of that Missouri defense going as he carries it out near the 30-yard line.
What's most important, you got to keep it locked in, emphasizing the little things.
He's done a great job of that so far, but A-Chain drops this one out of the backfield.
Words is off on these swing patterns.
A-Chain kick return last week as he takes it past the 30. I know there's a bunch of plays you could pick last week. Zada's still got time, just under 5 on the play clock. Pocket collapses and he throws the ball to Weidermeyer, and a flag does come in. Weidermeyer was double covered, but Sean Robinson didn't make a play on the ball.
Pass interference, defense number 12. 15-yard penalty for the previous spot. Automatic first down.
You got to call it, right?
Yeah, you have to. And you know, look, get your head around all those things. That ball's so...
Defensive back with a lot of injuries in the secondary for Mizzou. A-Chain makes a man miss, gets into Mizzou territory, And he's inside the 35-yard line. Darius Robinson had a chance at him in the backfield, couldn't make the tackle. He's one of the best track runners in America. Look at this speed. Inside the 20, down near the 15-yard line. Mizzou has no answer for A&M's ground game.
Look at the wall that's set up by the left side. And it's a clean cutback for H.A. 15 yards just on that carry before contact.
All-American track runner, but has no chance here as he's gobbled up by Trajan Jeffcoat, the junior from the other. Calzada sets up the screen, and it's over the head of A-Chain.
To the left side of the formation. He is their favorite target on third down.
On the ground, A-Chain. They haven't stopped the running game, so go that way, and it's another touchdown. He's untouched into the end zone for 20 yards.
Coming into this game, we thought maybe this is your chance to get your running game going, and they have. You end up folding a lead blocker. Push.
Well, the Aggies needed 15 yards on third down. You usually wouldn't run the ball.
A&M gets out of it with that pass interference, and then the explosive run game is just hammering the Tiger defense.
Here comes Abrams Drain from the 3. Wrong call. Only gets out to the 12. Coming up next.
As they got for their former coach.
I don't know if our camera crew tonight will be able to show those messages. Basilak doesn't have anything going, and he's going to get the sack. Just held on to the ball too long. DeMarvin Leal. Boy, has the Aggie defensive line been turned
side out by the Aggie front, but too long with the football.
Loss of 9. Michael Cox gets a lot of it back, actually all of it back, and then some.
Nice cutback. Loss contained on the edge. Did Jalen Jones. So unofficial municipality.
Cox again gets a couple. He's one of 5 tailback. 8. Basilak. That's picked off. Telegraph too, as it's Antonio Johnson with his first career interception. There is a flag down.
They end up bringing a safety on the blitz.
Now, hands to face, offense number 55. Penalty will be declined. Result of the play is an interception, first down.
Known for his tackling, not necessarily his ball hawking, but he gets it there. Now back to Spiller. After A-Chain's drive led to a touchdown, Spiller gets a few. Down to Alyssa.
There was a couple other times too, Alyssa, where it was collapsing as he got rid of it. They're doing a good job run blocking.
Boy, are they. The flag does come in as Spiller gets down to the 15.
Holding, offense number 55. 10-yard penalty for the previous spot. Repeat, second down.
With a 2nd and 6 at the Mizzou 36. Spiller, nowhere to go this time, is bottled up. Tonight, SEC football final is back. Throws this time, and it's a sideline throw at the feet of his intended receiver. He was looking for Jalen Preston, but nice coverage. A 53-yard attempt. And it is right down the heart, but short.
A little bit of goodwill. Certainly would want that one back.
Basilak needs to get going. Runs out of the pocket, and it's a catch made by Dominic Lovett, freshman from East St. Louis.
Pocket a little bit, neutralize some of the push the Aggies can get.
And to the ground, Beatty moves the chains up to the 47-yard line. Going back to Love.
Of opposing teams' defenses for sure with his speed.
Beatty again. He's up to the 50 with a flag coming in.
Likely going to get a call.
Holding, offense number 59. 10-yard penalty, previous spot. Repeat first down.
To rally late, ended up with a holding call.
All the way back to the 37-yard line. Bazelak dumps it off for Beatty, but Beatty had no chance as Michael Clemens was about as close to the football as he was. It's a loss of 7. Applying the pressure on the play. Now 2nd and 27. To the sideline. And it's Chance Looper.
And showing pressure.
And just will try to get a receiver to create. Looper. Flag comes in as he gets up past the 45-yard line.
Holding, offense, number 14. Penalty is declined. 4th down.
It's the 5th time.
And then negative yardage plays, just pushing them behind the sticks.
McInnes' 3rd punt. Smith catches it out of bounds inside the 20-yard line.
You're thinking pass, you get a handoff, and you end up with a touchdown.
A-Chain gets a couple more. Rather, has been banged up too, and that's the calling card for Jimbo Fisher. His offensive line play is across the middle. This is incomplete to Weidemeyer. Calzada to the sideline. It was juggled a bit by Lane, but they give him the catch for 11.
And no safeties.
Yeah, he does not have possession of the ball as he's.
After further review, the pass has been ruled incomplete. Therefore, it'll be 4th down and 10 yards to go at the 20-yard line. The ball will be placed in the left middle position.
Left in the 2nd quarter with Mizzou up 21-0, and Constantino, the Australian, with a dandy inside the 30, and Boo couldn't get firm grasp of it, had to dive on it. Mizzou will get it at the 34-yard line. Spice latte guy.
I put nothing in I don't drink coffee.
Don't even refuse to drink it. Get up to the 35-yard line. This is the time of year for pumpkin.
First downs, that's what's been working for the Aggie offense. They've been averaging 11 yards on their first down tries.
Bazelak keeps it himself this time, and he gets up to the 39-yard line. It's another with Looper going in motion. Bazelak, good ball, first down, past midfield as J.J. Hester makes the grab. Beautiful day in the Show Me State, as you can see. Beatty's trying to find some place to go, and that's been a big problem so far. Is just no running room. Beatty's hitting the hole hard. Back there with Bazelak on 2nd and 9. Just over the hand, but here come a flag. Kiki Chisholm, the intended target.
Pass interference, defense number 17. Penalty will place the ball at the spot of the foul and includes an automatic first down.
What'd you think, Stinch?
Yeah, at first look, it didn't look like there was much there. I guess you're getting him for his left hand right there. Otherwise, that looked like that was a well-played ball in the air. The others we've seen pretty physical, and the flags came out. That time, didn't seem near as much contact, really.
Beatty cuts. It works. Touchdown, Mizzou.
But he does run with power.
Harrison Mevis hasn't missed anything this year. Tyler Bates. Football is Sean Ketting, and he's the best in the country at cooking touchbacks, and my goodness, here's another great one.
He's pretty good, Gumbo.
Here is Spiller, and it's a first down out past the 35-yard line. They provide all the food for all the police officers and the security detail here at the stadium. Spiller comes up to the 45. So we were looking for a place to go this week. Two of the best in the country at calling games. And Spiller goes the wrong way and runs into a defender there. Calzada steps up, incomplete. The flag does come in. He was looking for Anais Smith.
It was going to be a tight window. There was nowhere to put that ball in.
Pass interference, defense number 26. Penalty will place the ball at the spot of the foul and includes an automatic first down.
Caleb Evans, the same guy that made the tackle on the previous play.
What's going on? I mean, we've got back-to-back DBs. Last time it was Jalen Jones with a PI and then a missed tackle. Now Caleb Evans, who had a great tackle. Oh, man. It's two. There hadn't been a ton of contact.
It's Anais Smith running all over the place in the backfield. Calzada wide open, A-Chain out of the backfield, and the turf monster tripped him up. Otherwise, it would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, he got tackled by the throw. Because if that ball's in front of him, he ends up running through the back of this new end zone facility. Instead, it turns him around. Great job of making the catch. Offenses.
27 yards from A-Chain. Calzada finds Spiller, already over 100 yards rushing, and now gets a few receiving. It's 9 more. Back to the studio.
Plays that got him in there. When they get in the red zone, they tend to stagnate offensively.
Spiller didn't have any place to go and just goes ahead for a yard. 2nd and 9. Calzada against his body. To the end zone, too easy. Anais Smith. Smith with 2 touchdown catches last week, 2 more today.
He's got 3 options on the play. And Smith worked in and then back out. Rolling to his left. That's a well-placed ball by Calzada, who does a good job throwing against his throwing arm. You have to rewind to the 3rd down.
It is nothing worse than having a friend like you.
What is it?
21-6.
21-6. Thank you for that update, Chris Story, and get more from you over on half. Back to Como. Enjoy.
You've got.
Guys, I talked to Leon O'Neal this week. He said in his 4 years at A&M, he's never seen Jimbo dance, and that was the best moment of his Aggie career.
I'd never seen him dance either. I think A&M had a win like that over #1 Alabama. Shovel pass into heavy traffic. Only a few for Nico Hay. 3rd and 8 for Mizzou, down 3 touchdowns. Facing pressure, Bazelak gets away, incomplete. He's looking for J.J. Hester.
Heating up the Missouri offense on these 3rd downs.
Grant McInnes again, this is 4th punt. It's a good one, and Smith with a fair catch at his own 43-yard line.
Apt for them to be putting up the points that they are back-to-back weeks.
Back to the ground, A-Chain, who's been brilliant so far. Inside the 40 before Tigers collide on him. It's 18 more.
At the end of this game are going to be immense.
A-Chain again. Ahead to the 34.
It's incredibly
You
fast.
take a Vespa to go 20 meters. Calzada slams it into Weidermeyer, who gets past the 30-yard line down to the 28. DJ Jackson on the tackle.
As well, and he finishes his runs physically.
All day long for Calzada, and he's picked off. Jalen Carlisle stepped in front of it and gets the Tigers the ball back. A flag comes in at the end of the play.
Turn, block in the back, intercepting team number 18. 10-yard penalty for spot of the foul. First down.
Calzada has done this in every start, throwing an interception, Stitch.
Yeah, no, he not only was he on A-Chain, see him, he won 6 all the way. And he's late.
Just a second ago, Jimbo gave him an earful. Just 1:28 to go in the half, and Missouri does have all 3 of its timeouts as Beatty gets up to the 24 seconds.
Not a ton of urgency, though, right now to Missouri. Back-to-back running plays.
And third down. Trey White right at those Parker moving from one side of the line to the other, and Dove in motion. Bazelak dumps it off to Beatty, and he gets past the marker. He does lose the ball out of bounds as Andre White.
The ball ready to snap.
Bazelak under pressure gets it to Beatty again, and he's out of bounds at the 39-yard line. I think it's quite clear, Stench.
Even on that last throw, Bazelak with defenders draped all over him as he delivers the football.
Consider away quickly here, but over the head of Looper, 3rd and 2.
They're part of the
Beatty, I don't think he got there. Marked a yard shy. Michael Clemens and Damani Richardson over 2 times and trails by 3 touchdowns at the break.
front got after it too in the first half.
Cutting kicks it over A-Chain's head, and the Aggies will start at the 25. You were just
Nation that the A&M coaching staff has established.
imagine we'd see a lot more of those guys and maybe some other backs in the second half. Spiller does not get much. Calzada, 2nd and 9, and he overthrows Spiller again. That's the 3rd time today.
Exact play.
3rd and 9.
Early at right tackle.
Ruben Fothery,
3rd down.
a freshman from Richmond, Texas.
Big opportunity for this Missouri defense.
Aggies have to get to the 35-yard line. They've tried this a couple times and it's worked on 3rd and long, and Spiller is right there as Chris Sheeran makes the tackle. Watch his right foot.
There. Now he can't, well, it's hard to tell from that angle. It definitely does not look as if it was possible.
After further review, the runner was ruled down with the ball at the 34-yard line. That'll make it 4th down and 1.
Day with Boo Smith standing near his 20-yard line. This is a cannon. Smith inside the 10. Flags everywhere as he gets up to 15-yard line. Constantino 56 yards in the air. Deuce.
During return, blocking it back, receiving team number 35. Half the distance to the goal from the spot of the foul. 1st down.
Beatty trying to give him some breathing room, dives ahead to the 6. Let's go down.
You get a penalty that negates an otherwise 1st down. It just ends up snowballing on him, going the opposite direction. And again, now so a couple of runs to the middle of the Aggie defense, and you're so deep in your negative territory.
Bazelak pumps, surveys the whole field, has Dove open. Doves comes back to the ball to make the catch and move the chains.
Comes right back to the right side of the formation.
24 for Dove. Beatty gets up to the 36-yard line. Then a 6-yard gain by Beatty. Bazelak keeps it himself, tries to dump it off, and does. Another good catch made by Dove, past the 40 for another 1st down.
A long throw, but enough to convert the sticks.
Beatty, 6 yards on the last 1st down, 11 on this one.
How about this start to the second half for Missouri?
Continue to work Beatty. He doesn't get anything this time.
Yards after going for over 200 last week.
Selak looks around and overthrows his receiver, way too tall for Dove. 4 of 9 on 3rd down today. Plenty of time again. An underneath throw that'll only get to the 45-yard line for Dove. It's fourth down. He's targeted Dove a bunch. There's movement. This could be a free play. It's incomplete to Chisholm, but the free play leads to another flag.
Fouls on the play, offside. Defense number 2 will be declined. Defensive pass interference, number 17, that'll be accepted. The ball will be placed in the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Wow, I'll tell you what, we've seen some pass interference calls in this game bail out both these offenses. Time was just a little early.
Fake to Beatty, and then another dump off. And this is big. Daniel Parker with more flags on the field.
Block in the back, offense number 7. 10-yard penalty for the spot of the foul. Still first down.
Going here, then you back yourself up with a play like that.
Isolak one-on-one ball. Caught! Dove again, who's been terrific on this drive, did a great job of timing his jump and came down with the football.
You said it. Great job of boxing out the defender.
Of all possession, with some Beatty mixed in, and he's inside the 10, out at the 8. It's run 7. Beatty. Lucky to get near the line of scrimmage again. Andre White running with him and tackling him.
Does he get it again to try to get a conversion? It's definitely 4-down territory.
It's Lovett out of the backfield into the end zone.
The start here in the third quarter for Mizzou.
Well, everybody says Dominic Lovett, the true freshman from East St. Louis, their second touchdown of the game. Now 28-14 with Ketting kicking it through the end zone again. Can that Mizzou defense
as well, and some of the college offenses that frankly are unique to this level.
Calzada to Weidemeyer, and the big tight end gets more than 10 on first down. Alyssa, every job is up for grabs.
Depth chart, picking guys who are going with the 1s and 2s the next day based on how they performed at practice the day before. So constantly competing for playing time.
Spiller with the carry there.
Edge, they wanted to play with that competitive edge throughout the week, so it carried into game day.
This is a good ball out to Lane, and Chase is into Mizzou territory. It's an 11-yard completion ball that are from this area, most notably Antonio Johnson. Wilkes is going to try to get those guys to stay home. They almost get to Calzada, and they do. He falls down back at the 35. Martez Manuel on a jailbreak blitz got back there.
It's negative 17 yards, a big one.
Calzada barely gets it off, wants to dump it off, and he's lucky it didn't get picked off. A player did come down, and here comes the late flag. Anaya Smith was laying on the ground.
Oh, it looked like
Holding on the defense, number 58.
okay.
10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains second down.
Yeah, Makai Wingo, so he felt Spiller trying.
And A&M needs to get to the Mizzou 38. Calzada to the sidelines. It's incomplete. Preston did catch it, but he was out of bounds. Across the middle, it's a good ball to Anaya Smith. First down to Aggies at the Mizzou 34.
Mizzou had elected to heat up Calzada a couple of times. This time they decided to play coverage. They just rushed 4. The protection was excellent. Calzada has plenty of time. Look at this pocket. That is a picture. And he's just waiting for Smith to clear out right over the ball in the middle of the field.
21-yard completion to the junior from Missouri City, Texas. Spiller, not much going there. Off the field, so is Spiller. A-Chain's in there at the top of your screen. Calzada goes to the bottom instead, and Preston, nice turn and catch. And Jalen's near first down. Here, Aggies on the 9th play of their drive, threatening inside the red zone now to the 16-yard line. Goes A-Chain again.
In this game, A&M will jump into that two-back offense.
First down for A-Chain.
For A&M to start this half, still get a nice push up front.
A-Chain will try the left side and look at the speed. Staying in bounds inside the 1.
He's spinning towards the goal line as he was nearing the boundary. And the ball was in his right hand, it looked like. The only reason I bring that up is there a chance that when he spun, he's already in the end zone? He stops right there. Nah, he spun a lot tighter than I thought.
Might be delaying the inevitable here, Stinch. On a 1st and goal from the 1. Do they give it to him again? Yes, they do. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Aggies.
Could be a costly drive. As you look down there, Bryce Foster.
Small makes it a 3-touchdown game again. That was all Devon, 100 yards. Devon, A-Chain, and Isaiah Spiller. Let's check on the other games that are going on.
That's for sure. Doesn't feel normal.
Here, Mizzou dumps it off to Beatty. That play works to perfection with the big boys running all the way down the field into A&M territory. Case Cook, he had some speed on him there as Beatty picked up 34.
Nice ball handling, a lot to see. They got out there, spun under center. Gives the Aggie defense something different to look at and leaks Beatty behind the convoy.
Longest play of the game for Mizzou. This one doesn't work as well. Aaron Hansford drive. Dump off to the 40. Not much doing again. Lovett, who got the changed the play to a run, and Hansford's in the backfield with Beatty for a loss.
Kind of goes 5 drives, netted almost no yardage. Last 5, they've averaged over 40 yards.
McInnes, punt goes sideways out of bounds at the 14-yard line. Last play of the 3rd quarter. And Isaiah Spiller, who's gone over 100 yards rushing for the 14th time in his career.
It's been pass coverage. I'll wait till this play to tell you what he did over the summer to get better.
Spiller past the 30 up to the 35, Alyssa.
He's helped provide a lot of juice, certainly, to the offense.
Leon O'Neal, no doubt, a leader on this Aggie football team.
Got 18 yards. A-Chain, I tell you, they usually, the defense has won the play a couple of times. His speed has just gotten positive yardage. Let's see what happened to Spiller.
Nice run, and Sean Robinson coming in there and back into the game, and is fine.
He runs straight ahead this time, and A-Chain will get a couple. You notice, getting a little chippy.
Taylor's there's been a couple of snaps there towards the end where there's been some extra.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 18, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Straight at that time by Jeffco.
Calzada's in trouble, spins out of there. What a play. Finds Max Wright for his 2nd catch of the season for 8 yards. Jimbo Fisher said about Calzada, he just needs more saddle time. A-Chain might get a yard. It's going to be 3rd and short. What's happening to be allowed back on the field? and gets the ball immediately inside the 30-yard line. You know, Stinch, back to Calzada.
3 years of Kellen Mond and the stability they've had at quarterback.
It was a bullet, but good defense as Preston. Aggies need to get to the Mizzou 22. Calzada drifts back against his body to the end zone. Incomplete. There aren't any flags either.
Slot.
47-yard field goal. Little trouble with the snap, but it is no good. It's short. Seth Small again. Connor Choate tried to get it back there to Constantino. Small after the last drive, coming up short on the 47-yard field goal. And now on an option toss to Lovett. Lovett gets near a first down.
Drive stalling once they passed midfield.
Fake to Beatty, dump off to Parker. And Daniel gets ahead for 7 more.
In the third quarter, throwing the ball downfield, testing the secondary.
Too tall, over the head of Hay.
Hotbacks. That's a lot. They were able to get to the quarterback.
Bazelak had completed 7 in a row, but now 2 straight incompletions. First down, Mizzou.
And a strike.
Bazelak from a muddy pocket, and he throws it into traffic. Aaron Hansford, who's flashed several times today with the deflection. Yeah, that's right. He started 15 games at linebacker the last 2 seasons after switching over from receiver. Beatty doesn't get much. Darius Jones was helped to the sideline. Bazelak drifts back, pumps, and it's caught down at the 36-yard line. That's J.J. Hester for a gain of 13.
Scramble rules.
Can't even show you the replay. They go so fast. Looper gets this one for a few yards. Won 7 of the last 9 meetings in this series. Beatty is hammered by Edger and Cooper.
That was a heck of a trigger by Edger and Cooper. Watch 45. That's a full head of steam.
3rd and 9. Dawson Downing standing next to Bazelak. Bazelak running for his life as Tyree Johnson escorted him to the sideline. 4th down. They're going to call it intentional grounding. Another punt for McInnes on 4th and 19. Angles it out of bounds with 7:21 to go. Aggies on the verge of another victory. And the Tigers won the SEC East. Spiller still in the game, still getting first downs all the way out past the 30-yard line. Continues to run hard. But those are the only 2 seasons where Mizzou finished for them to find NFL prospects like they had when Gary Pinkel and the Tigers came into the Big 12.
And you think, you know, in the age of...
For the Chiefs to start the season, another team in this state that's not had the kind of start they wanted this year. Spiller gets to the 35-yard line.
No, it's agreed. And you think about, you already knew you were going to be transitioning somewhat, especially at quarterback.
King throws all the way down the field, and it's incomplete as he was looking for Demas. Is that what that is?
Yep, that's a gentle encouragement.
Constantino takes a bad snap and fields it and gets off a great punt. Bobbled, but Boo Smith is able to keep it with him. You just see throws like that. I know you were there last week, Stench, and you think this guy should be able to do it all. It's a drop for Chance Looper.
That's for sure. And an Arkansas team that's put together some nice wins this season.
Hay grabs it at the 30.
Alabama flu. You play Alabama and you lose 2 weeks in a row because it just takes that much out of you. And flags come out. Trying to hit Nico Hay.
False start. Offense number 7. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
Maybe some would say LSU. Maybe some would say Auburn.
That's the thing, right? I mean, I think there's plenty of people that could make an argument for Ole Miss or Arkansas.
Arkansas beat A&M. Mississippi State did too. I think this. Aggies went out. Guess who's going to Atlanta?
It's a good point. Squeeze it out in that West Division. You could say Ole Miss because they beat Arkansas by, what, a point?
Over the head of Beatty. Yeah, you're right. I mean, the
version away from tying it. I would have thought that that was nearly picked off by A&M, but I would have thought.
3rd and 3. Hazelak runs out of the pocket, down the field. That should have been caught by Hester. Flag does come in and was almost picked off by Richardson off the carom. Sweet.
Holding. Offense number 50. 10-yard penalty, previous spot. Repeat third down.
Hiron White, the right tackle. Basilak throws short, and the catch made by Lovett, but not enough. It's a turnover on downs. And on the 4th down, way over the head of his intended target. Now, a turnover on downs gives the ball back to A&M. Mari Daniels, a freshman from Miami, checks in for the Aggies to finish the game off. And Daniels, more hard running. It's just his 4th carry of the season. Go to Death Valley. Daniels wrapped up there. Sean Robinson still playing hard.
Receiver, erratic quarterback play.
Daniels doesn't, or LJ Johnson.
Much improved after those 2 losses.
Ernest Crownover running hard right at the marker.
And he got it. And on their first true road game of the season, able to get a victory.
Well, Texas A&M gets another victory and improves to 5-2 on the season, with Jimbo Fisher winning on the road in his first ever trip to Columbia, Missouri. Missouri falls to 3-4. Zach Calzada, not his best today, but enough to get the job done. Handed it off quite a bit. Isaiah Spiller, 168 yards. Devon Achane with 124. A&M runs for near 300 yards in the game. And back down to the field in Alyssa.
Coach, what did you think about the way your team was able to carry the momentum from last week?
Well, I think here's the thing. I thought we come out really good. Then we hit a little low. Had a chance to put them away for a half on the pick, didn't. Then I was disappointed defensively. Offensively, we come out and throw it incomplete, get 3 and out, and then give up a 97-yard drive, which can't happen. But now the offense did respond with a big drive. So we're learning. We're still a long way from there. We left a lot on the table. Got to get better.
What'd you think about the way your backs ran the football today?
I thought they ran hard. I thought they made some really good plays, and they're very dynamic.
What will be the emphasis defensively this week ahead of next week?
Well, I mean, I think we got to look at what they do, but I mean, giving up some of the third down throws right there on 3rd and long, and getting off the field there and do a little run game. I thought we did a really good job, except for one run.
What'd you think about Zach Calzada and another start, another win?
I thought he started off really good. I thought we drifted. I think we missed some easy throws that we needed to hit to do, and there's still some cleanup things there.
Thanks, Coach. Congrats.
Thank you.
5th straight true road win for Texas A&M, all by double figures. Thanks to Alyssa Lang, to Matt Stinchcomb, and our entire crew. I'm Taylor Zarzer. On a beautiful day at Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, Texas A&M is tired of being known as an underdog. They want to be a blue blood in college football. Sure looked like one today.